This week on Shot to the Heart, it's day 7 and the dust is gonna fly. It's the Polaris Power Ranger Long Range Challenge, which means our couples will get to rip our track to shreds. This Polaris Ranger XP will have our contestants hugging the corners and gripping their seats in this adrenaline-pumping race against the clock. But they had better calm those nerves and keep a steady hand for the final Tannerite shot. Shot to the Heart starts right now. Welcome back to Shot to the Heart. It's day 7, and we're headed back to the dirt track. Our couples will need to strap on their helmets and fasten their seatbelts, because today they're going to find out just how much fun this Polaris Ranger XP is when they let it all loose. Let's check in with Eugene as he introduces our couples to their next exciting challenge.
Welcome to day 7, the Polaris Power Ranger Long Range Challenge. This one's going to be interesting, so I'll let the announcer explain more about it.
Welcome to the Polaris Power Ranger Long Range Challenge. In this challenge, our couples will begin at the starting line in a Polaris Ranger XP ATV with their seatbelts fastened. When Eugene says go, they will then race around our 3-barrel course, making sure they hold on tight around those corners. Once all 3 barrels are passed, they will then race back to the starting area. After they are entirely across the line, they will unbuckle their seatbelts, exit the Polaris, and then run to the shooting platform. Once there, the passenger will lay prone with a Surgeon 308 rifle, while the driver acts as the spotter. Using Nexus ammunition and a Vortex Razor scope, they will take aim at a Tannerite target downrange. The team with the fastest time is the winner.
All right, Matt and Rael, you're up first. The rest of you, go have a seat. We'll get to you next.
All right.
My name is Michael Watson.
And Chad Spears.
We're the daily operators at Polaris Fun Center in Bryan, Texas.
We're a single-line Polaris dealer. The Ranger series is the #1 seller in the UTV market by any brand. It had been for quite some time. They've got a pretty diverse lineup. They've added a brand new Ranger 1000 this year for 2018. It's got a lot of new designs to it. Has some extra onboard storage. Has more ground clearance than any other one in that class. Also has class-leading towing up to 2,500 pounds now. The crew cab Ranger is by far our bread and butter, especially here in the state of Texas. We sell way more of those than we do anything else. They also add the North Star Edition, which is AC and heat. The only one in the industry that uses a gasoline engine. All the other manufacturers that have had it, they've done it with diesel.
Come down and see myself or Chad, or visit us online at www.polarisfuncenter.com.
Shot to the Heart is brought to you in part by American Titan, G-Shock, Armalite, Surgeon, and Tannerite. Shot to the Heart is brought to you in part by Glock, Vortex, Nexus Ammunition, Tough Products, and Polaris Fun Center.
Hi, my name is Mike Stoltz. I started Champion Firearms in 1993 with my wife, Katie. Our goal was to build a gun store and an indoor shooting range which offered full service to people in our local community. By 2003, we found out that there was something missing. So we built a 9-lane indoor shooting range to offer better service to our customers. Allow them to come in and practice, to shoot, but also too, we have over 100 handguns on the range for rent. We're proud to be the official FFL dealers for the Shipman Group. If you're here in Central Texas, come by and see us. We're in College Station.
First up is Matt and Rael of Team American Titan.
Matt and Riel, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Go, 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 go. Woo! Oh, it's turned off, turned off.
Yeah. Slow and smooth. Good job.
Clear!
That was fun.
Next up is Mark and Candy of Team G-Shock.
Mark and Candy, are you ready?
Yes,
Sir.
Stand by.
Sorry about that. Oh, let me get up a little further. I don't think I'm in. Go. Woo! Good job, babe. Woo!
Range is clear.
Come here, baby. Good job. Good job. So much for the family show. Good job. Good driving.
Finally, it's Nick and Katie of Team Tannerite.
Okay. Nick and Katie, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Woo! Woo! You got this, babe. Yeah. Let's go. Let's power slide. Don't knock over the cone. Come on, babe. A little faster. Woo! Yeah, into the cones, into the cones, into the cones.
Oh.
Range is clear.
Yeah.
I don't think we did as fast as Rail and Matt.
Well, that looked like another dusty, hot challenge. You don't even have windows on the Polaris, so you had to take a. Yeah, the dust was bad, wasn't it?
It's all right, though. It was so much
Dust
fun.
is fun.
Yeah.
What do you think of that rifle?
Oh, it's so amazing.
Surgeon rifle, that's where it's
It's the star of the show.
It's one of my favorites.
Good
Well,
question.
I'm excited to see who won, so let's head back to Campfire Armory and let's see what the results are.
All right, let's go.
Let's head up.
American Titan Truck. Simply the best built American truck ever. Designed in California. Engineered in Michigan. Tested in Arizona. Assembled in Mississippi. Powered by Tennessee and Cummins in Indiana. Nissan's American Titan truck. Shot to the Heart is brought to you in part by Wiley X, True Spec, Pro Shot gun cleaning kits, and Dripping Springs vodka. Shot to the Heart is brought to you in part by Champion Firearms, Body Armor, Fat Man Beef Jerky, and Boot Barn.
With me is Craig Beckman, Director of Marketing for Strategic Armory Corporation, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Surgeon rifle you've been seeing all week.
Sure. So we're using a Surgeon scalpel with a 591 short action. It's in an AX chassis, 20-inch barrel, and it's chambered in .308.
And I notice it's a fluted barrel with your signature muzzle brake on there.
Correct. So it's the AWC PSR muzzle brake, and it's designed for the AWC suppressor over the thread Thor PSR.
And also, the unique thing about this stock that I like is it's a folding stock, right?
Correct. So fully adjustable. It makes it very easy to fit every individual body type and different shooter.
You can pretty much build that rifle to anything you want it to be, to fit anyone you want it to fit. It's a pretty full of features.
Yeah,
So
very customizable. You know, we want to make it easy for every shooter out there to find what they want.
Now, we're also using the Nexus ammunition, right? And
Correct.
tell us about how important that is to have the proper ammo with the platform of the
Correct.
rifle.
So, you know, Nexus ammo is really designed around Surgeon rifles. So we've designed Nexus to very, very tight tolerances. You're going to get the same consistency that you would get out of a lot of hand load applications.
So if one of the people at home or myself wanted to buy one of those rifles, how would we go about doing that?
You would either visit surgeonrifles.com or give us a call, and all of our contact information is on our website.
Welcome to day 7 and your 7th Campfire Armory. How do you guys feel about it?
Great.
Yeah, that was fun.
Excellent.
What do you think of that Ranger, Matt?
That Polaris Ranger is a lot of fun. It had more power than I expected.
It was a dusty challenge. I was worried about my white shirt there for a minute, but
We were trying to get you.
I bet you guys were. Well, now to the results. You guys were separated by fractions of a second, all 3 of you, and it was a very close one. But the winner of today's challenge, Matt and Rael.
All right. Oh, keeping it rolling.
Unstoppable.
And the heart bullet today goes to Mark and Candy. You guys are so encouraging. Your positive attitude is infectious. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good driving, sweetheart. It was awesome.
Well, as you know, this is an elimination. And the bullet board does not lie. Unfortunately, Nick and Katie, you're out of ammunition. You've been shot to the heart. Please knock your plate down and say your goodbyes.
All right. All right.
See you, man.
Good luck, guys.
Hey, good luck.
This
Thank
has been a
you.
blast.
It's been great.
Lots of fun. It's awesome.
See ya.
Have a seat. So tomorrow is going to be the big day. It's going to be one team against one team for all the marbles. Winner take all. So you're going to need a lot of rest and give you all night to think about that. Maybe it'll keep you awake tonight. Get ready. So you guys ready?
Believe
Absolutely.
it.
Head on back to camp.
My name is Pat Lavity. I work for Casio and I represent G-Shock. I'm a director of sales and I've been at Casio for 18 years. So G-Shock, synonymous with toughness. We're in our 35th year of G-Shock. We'll be celebrating it all year. So what is G-Shock really, right? #1 watch in the military, the watch of choice for policemen, firemen, anyone that works with their hands, anyone who wants to wear a watch and not have to worry about adjusting their lifestyle to meet with their watch limitations. So these watches are built with ultimate durability and toughness. All the shipment agency shows are perfectly in sync with what G-Shock is all about, right? This is a true outdoors show with shooting and all types of activities, climbing and swimming, whatever else your contestants are doing. These watches will withstand all of the rigors of all the competitions. So S-Series by G-Shock, basically it's G-Shock for her. So She Too is G-Shock as the tagline. Slightly smaller, but still 200-meter water resistant, shock resistant, and from there a bevy of features and functions. I recommend they go to gshock.com, as well as all major department stores in the United States carry the line.
Shot to the Heart is brought to you in part by Kingsford Charcoal, Vansback Easy Lift of North America, and Revy. Shot to the Heart is brought to you in part by American Titan, G-Shock, Armalite, Surgeon, and Tannerite.
I'm Alan Fall. I have many titles, but the main one is President of Marketing for Tannerite Sports. Tannerite is a small company in Pleasant Hill, Oregon, just outside of Eugene. And Daniel Tanner is the inventor and owner of Tannerite Sports. Dan created Tannerite with his grandfather, and they're looking for a way to find a report from a far-range shot. Yes. That was a lot easier than seeing paper with a scope. So they came up with Tannerite. Well, people love Tannerite because mainly you get an instant report that you hit something. And you get the big cloud smoke and the big sound, and it's safe. You can use it anywhere you want, as long as the regulations allow it. Woo! You can find Tannerite at our website, tannerite.com, or most sporting goods stores have it. If they don't, ask them to get it.
For the Polaris Power Ranger Long Range Challenge, we had all three teams finishing within a second of each other. But only one team could come out on top. And once again, it was Matt and Real walking away with the winning bullet. This brought their total number of bullets to 6 and guaranteed their place in the finale. Nick and Katie could have forced a shootout for second place if they had won the heart bullet. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Mark and Candy's positive attitude and mutual encouragement earned them the heart bullet, securing their spot in the finale. This left Nick and Katie packing their bags for home. Let's take a minute to look back on the journey our final two teams took to get here. Well, it's been a long road this season, but we are down to the final two teams. Let's take a minute to look back on their Shot to the Heart run. Matt and Real got off to a good start in our sponsor selection challenge. A pair of well-placed shots earned them first place and the American Titan sponsorship. Candy's arrow hit the target, and Mark missed wide right, but their combined effort secured the G-Shock sponsorship. Matt and Real dominated once again in the Run Soldier Run Challenge, completing the course with the fastest time and nailing the Tannerite targets on their first attempt. Mark and Candy put up a great effort, but it was their teamwork and determination that earned them the heart bullet. When the American Titan X's and O's challenge rolled in, both teams gave it their all, but ultimately came up short. Still, Matt and Real were able to walk away with the heart bullet and take the lead in the game. Then came the Find the Ball challenge, where Matt and Real once again showed their skill and dominance while making quick work of the targets. Unfortunately, Team G-Shock had a pretty bad outing, but this team's strength has always been their positive attitude and constant encouragement, which proved essential in securing the heart bullet and moving them into second place. Everyone got a workout in the Your Chariot Awaits challenge, but it was Team American Titan's speed and accuracy that once again earned them the winning bullet. Team G-Shock ended the day empty-handed. However, as usual, they didn't let that get them down. Once we arrived at the Cowboy Action Old Western town, Matt and Real once again put on a clinic. They made quick work of their targets and walked away the winners. Mark and Candy came in a respectable second place, but it was their sportsmanship that earned them the heart bullet at the end of the day. Then came the Polaris Power Ranger Long Range Challenge. This challenge proved to be the closest challenge yet, with all three couples finishing within a second of each other. But you can always count on two things to make the difference this season: Matt and Rayall's determination and skill, and Mark and Candy's positive and encouraging attitude. This ever-present theme is why they both walked away with bullets and into the finale as our final two teams. And with that, let's check in with Team American Titan and Team G-Shock to get their final thoughts.
For this challenge, it was a great challenge with the Polaris Ranger. It was a really close race between all of us, and so we weren't sure we were going to win this one, but we're glad that we pulled it out.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Super dusty, which I'm totally fine with. That the Polaris Ranger handled really well in that loose dirt too. So.
Oh, as soon as I saw the rifle, I told him I was going to be the one shooting it, and he had to drive. So I love it.
Like she said, she wanted to shoot the rifle, so it was based all around that.
And
I drove, she shot.
I didn't do as good in the American Titan when we were running in that race, and so I was like, okay, this time you need to drive. You're a little bit faster, a little bit more comfortable doing it, and so that's what we decided to do, and it worked out for us.
Well, making it into the finale kind of shows that I did work hard trying to come to this competition, and they're quite a bit younger than we are, but I felt like we held our own. We're coming into the finale, and we're going to give it all we got. Even if they're younger than we are, we're still going to push as hard as we can and try to win it at the end. I drove the Polaris in this challenge. I don't mind going fast. I don't mind driving. I'm very comfortable in my driving. I went as hard as I could go into the barrel, slowed it down, tried to make the turn as tight as I could, and headed for the finish line so he could get out and shoot the surgeon rifle and hit the tannerite.
Yeah, she did a great job driving. She's a great driver. We have ATVs at home. We love the Polaris line, and I love that rifle. It's the star of the show as far as I'm concerned. That rifle is unbelievable. We've enjoyed every firearm, or really everything here, but I keep coming back to it. Every time we talk about it, it's the star of the show. It's beautiful. It's a great piece. The whole setup is great with the Vortex. I love it.
Yep, feel great about it.
We're fighters, we're competitive, and we really have a good time together. We work well together as a team. That's what we do every single day.
This week on Shot to the Heart, after 7 days of action, exhaustion, adrenaline, intensity, teamwork, tenacity, and excitement, we are down to the final two teams as they prepare to duke it out in the Tannerite Final Apocalypse. Who will seize the moment and walk away with the title of Shot to the Heart champions? Will it be the dominating Team Titan or the persistent Team G-Shock? Tune in next week for the Shot to the Heart season finale.
Another fantastic Shipman Agency production.